Hey guys, the old cross country and track coach here. Just wanted to welcome you to my YouTube channel. I wanted to start this channel because I've been coaching for 20 years. I'm retired now, and I remember the days when I just started and I didn't know what I was doing, and I wish I had somebody to tell me how to start this program, how to get this program going, how to recruit kids, what am I doing over the summer, what kind of fun things can I do to add to my program, what kind of workout should I be doing, all the things I wanted to know. Now, let me just give you some history on me because I started with high school track. We didn't have a cross country program at my high school. In college, I ran track and cross country. I loved every minute of it. I've had a passion for running. In graduate school, I ran cross country and track as well. Loved it, loved every minute of it, and I just had a passion for running. So when I graduated and I went to work at a school, I became, or wanted to become, a track coach and a cross country coach. My first year, I was an assistant coach, and the program had maybe 5 boys and 1 girl, I think, on it. And so I just wanted to help out in any way I can because I had a love for running and I wanted to help the cross country program and track program be good. So I watched the other coach and see what they did, and it was interesting. And so then the next year, the other coach stepped down, and I became the head cross country coach, and I found myself with the program all by myself. So me, and then I wanted to start recruiting kids, get them up to the high school, and start a program, keep it going. And I had 7 boys and 3 girls for my first year coaching as a head coach. So we had a lot of fun. We worked hard. I think we ended up 5th in the conference my first year, which isn't too bad. Then my second year, I had even more kids out, maybe 15, and then we had our scoring girls team, so about 7 girls that year, my second year, and things were starting to move forward. We were getting more momentum. We finished second in the conference that year for the boys. We had a scoring team for the girls. The next year, the third year, we first place in the conference, and our girls team was still improving. And so 20 years later, 65% of the time, I was first or second in the conference, which I'm very proud of. I felt successful in that sense. Went to regionals many times, and then went to state championships a bunch of times as well. And so I felt like it was a very successful career, and I really want to give back and help new coaches who maybe like me were like, how do I start this program? I just handed the keys to a cross-country program and even track, and I want to know, what do I need to do to get this thing started so I can make it successful? And so I kind of learned as I went. But if you could have the tools ahead of time to help you be successful in your first year or second year, I think that would be great. And maybe even if you're a coach that's been rolling along and you want some more tips on how to improve or some just fun things that you can add to your program, I think this video channel would be for you. So feel free to subscribe or like if you like this video, because there'll be more to come. Also about me, I coached track as well. So I coached cross country, and then I coached outdoor track. And I found between cross country and track, the kids were starting to lose some momentum. So they would come down to a 5-minute mile, say for a guy, and then we get to outdoor track, and I'd start them off at 5:30 or 5:20. So they were losing some during that winter. And I tried doing a club that we'd meet up, and then we'd do a road race, 5K, a couple times during that November to February, March timeline till outdoor started. Well, people weren't showing up. There wasn't much accountability. They might run a race, they might not run a race. There was no incentive or goals, so it just didn't work out. So I started an indoor track program at our school as well. That made it even more successful because indoor / winter track helped the students have goals, keep running, use that cross-country base to go into the indoor season. I didn't take it as seriously as I did cross country or outdoor track because I don't want the kids to be pushed all year long. I want them to um, get faster and push themselves. But to me, the indoor track was like a second summer base. So we were basically putting miles in during that time. We would do some speed, especially if there was a 4x8 that was qualified for states, or somebody in the mile that could qualify for states. We pushed them a little bit to get that second peak, but otherwise we were getting them ready for outdoor. That was the main goal, keep them in shape. And if people wanted to do basketball or swimming or wrestling or just something that was going to keep them in shape over the winter, I was all for that too, because, just stay in shape. That's the main thing we wanted. But looking back at my career, I wish there was somebody that would have told me what I could do as a new coach to start my program, to get things going. What does summer look like? What kind of things that you did? So I started a lot of things at the high school to begin that. Also, if you're a track coach, I've got some tips as well that I'll be giving for track coaches, because as a track coach, I was coaching the distance runners, and I noticed that we still weren't winning the conference. We were coming up short, and we were a big football school, and there was these guys in the weight room lifting crazy amounts of weight. They were strong linebackers, but they weren't coming down for track, and so we didn't really have a shot disc coach. So I went to a USATF Level 1 clinic, which if you get a chance to go to, I'd say go to one of those as a track coach because they're amazing. At least the first one I went to. So in 2004, I went to a USATF Level 1 clinic. What I learned in that clinic was amazing stuff. It was how many steps to the long jump, left, right, left, right, left, right, the penultimate step, things like that, how many steps to the hurdles, how to hold the discus, how to hold the shot put, proper spinning technique, pole vault. Like every event went over in specifics. It was amazing. And as a track coach, it gave me a full gamut of all events and how to coach them, which was great. So when I got back, I took those skills and I coached shot and disc as well. I just want to put a disclaimer in there too. I went to a USATF Level 1 a couple years ago, and it was totally different. So I hope that there are some still out there that do what I did in 2004 with every event covered in specifics. The one I went to a couple years ago could have been regional or just the way the teachers taught, but we didn't go over any specific of events of how to hold a discus or how to hold a shot or just the basics of coaching track. It's more theories and things like that. So that one was a little bit disappointing, but otherwise, what a great thing. And eventually I coached shot and discus and learned so much. Loved working with those athletes. Eventually I had one that won the state title in the discus and went on to have a great college career and went to the Olympics. So I was proud of that, just to have a small piece in that. And I had another one in the shot that very small piece got to the Olympic trials. So it's just fun and amazing to be a track coach, a cross-country coach, and have this impact on these kids. And I was so passionate about it and love the sport of cross-country and track and field. So that's just about me. Our videos will be coming up. So if you have anything you want me to add to them, feel free to let me know in the comments of what you want to learn about, what you want me to talk about. I've got a template already of what I'm going to talk about, especially like summer training, what you need to be doing over the summer, recruiting, how do I get more kids out on the team, or what do I need to do? So hopefully this will help you and point you in the right direction if you're a new cross-country coach, a new track coach, into things you might want to do. All right? Thank you very much. Make sure you like and subscribe so you know when my videos are coming out.